What's up guys, Ross here from Gamertagged, and it is October 27th, which may go down as the greatest day in gaming. Not only did Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus, come out today, not only did Assassin's Creed Origins come out today after a 2-year break, but we have possibly one of the greatest platforming games ever created, and that is Super Mario Odyssey is also out today. But today is an extra special day for me because, as you can see right before us, I have my very first Nintendo Switch. I wasn't at one of those bugs and online services, systems and everything had been worked out, but I completely caved. I had to get Mario. So what I want to do for you guys is do a little bit of an unboxing video, because this isn't just any old Switch. This is the Mario Edition console, which is a little bit different from the normal console. And we've also got some extra little bells and whistles here to show you as well. And we've even got a slightly better setup for this video presentation as well. As you can see just in the foreground there, we've got a second camera. Now we're going to switch to that a little bit later on, and that will hopefully give you a more kind of close-up, a zoomed-in view of the products and the unboxing stuff. So we have the Nintendo Switch console, we have the Hori controller, which is a third-party but officially licensed by Nintendo for the Nintendo Switch, and we also have a rather spiffy-looking anti-scratch case. So we're going to have a little bit of a deep dive into these kind of things as well. But first things first, get this stuff out of the way. The thing that we've all been waiting for is the Nintendo Switch, which comes in this rather fantastic Mario Edition console box. Now, what you can see from the cover here is we've got Mario, of course, in the centre throwing his cappy, and we've got the dinosaur from the recent gameplay reveal trailers, and we've got some of the other characters as well. On the back of the box, it's pretty standard. It gives you a little bit of a snapshot of what the console looks like. Obviously this is a special edition Mario themed, so the JoyCons are a deep Mario red. We're throwing the grey JoyCons out the window. We don't really like that neon kind of pinkish one with the kind of cyany blue. We want matching deep red Mario themed Joy-Con controllers. So that's what we're going to get with this. So less from me, more about the actual unboxing. So we're going to switch over to our second camera. There we go. So as you can see, we're zoomed in nice and close. Let's try and get the positioning right, of course. There we go. A nice close-up view of the box, and the actual Hori controller is there as well. So we're going to open this a little bit later. I'm just going to move it to the side just now. Let's pop it down there. Now, nice little close-up view there, as you can see, and then design on the back. Look at that. Pretty damn spiffy. So, let us do what we came here to do, and that is unboxing. Oh my god, the moment of what I've been waiting for. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, I'm so excited. There we go. Get a good look at that, guys. That is the matching Joy-Con controllers, and of course the actual Switch console itself. Look at that. So we'll start with the actual Joy-Cons. Look at that. Take these out. I'm going to take these out and set them to the side. Take this out, set them to the side, and take out the actual. God, it's so small, isn't it? Look at that. It's really, really quite small. Still in a cellophane wrapper. So we'll lay that down here. We'll get the box out of the way because we will be coming back to the box, because we've obviously got the main docking base unit to talk about as well. So this is. Oh, hang on. Just try and position that properly for you. Oh my God, it's all reversed. That's the problem. There we go. Get a good look. I'm just going to slide it out of the cover. Holy crap, would you look at that? It is incredibly slick piece of kit. We've got connectors and things on the end there. Connectors on the other side. Let's give you a nice little kind of close-up look at that. Look at the screen as well. You can even see your own reflection in the camera. Hello! Hi Mom! I'm on telly! I'm on the telly! Look at that. Pretty cool. And of course, on the back is a very nice little Nintendo Switch logo. And I believe that this little guy here, also I don't quite know how it works yet, so I don't want to break it. There we go. It's a little kickstand. I mean, it's a little bit naff, to be honest. It's not really going to stand up at all there. You're much better getting a third-party stand. So that is a look at the main kind of Switch panel. You can see there. There we go. Alright. And then, let me put that to the side just there. We'll put it there so you can still kind of see it. Oh, in camera. There we go. Now, these are the actual JoyCon remotes, and these are a deep red colour scheme. There we go. So see if you can, it looks kind of orange on the camera, but it's because of the lighting, but you have to trust me, it is a deep Mario red colour. There we go. And second Joy-Con, there we go. So there we go. That is, hang on, get them around the right way. There we go. Left for left, right for right. That's kind of cool. That's them there. So I've got to say, I do have quite big, you know, muckle big hands here. So holding them in, it's a decent size. I have to say, it's a pretty good size. It's pretty comfortable. The little triggers on the end there. Get a nice close-up view of that so you can see it right there. There we go. That's them there. And you've also got, turn around the right way, little thumb sticky thing going on there, and another little thumb sticky thing going on there. It's pretty cool. And you've got your D-pad on this one here, which is below the thumbstick. So Xbox fans will be happy with that configuration. There we go. And a little minus button above the thumbstick. And you've got a shoulder bumper button, and you've got a trigger button there. And then on the right hand Joy-Con, there we go. So you have your ABXY cluster buttons above the thumbstick again, and the thumbstick below that little cluster of buttons there as well. And a little plus button at the very top. Let me just pop that in front of the camera so you can get a good old look at that. There we go. One thing that is a little bit odd is the actual the names, the titles of those buttons there. That's going to take some getting used to, because A is in the wrong position, and so is Y. Y is supposed to be at the top. Why have Nintendo done that? Oh my goodness. Never mind. I'm sure it'll take some getting used to, but we will get used to it. So, these guys apparently snap onto the edges of this thing here, which I've never done before. I'm going to be very careful I don't actually break the damn thing, because that would be criminal. So let's see if we can just slide it on. Ooh, that is a nice little... Hold on. Oh, nice little click motion there. Okay, so far so good. And let's just slide on. Hang on, let's see if I can do this facing the camera. Everything's a bit backwards, so let's just slide this on. Oh, look at that, super smooth. And let's get the click again. Hold on. See. Oh, nice little click. So there you go. That is the official Mario themed Switch, Nintendo Switch console. Look at that. It is absolutely effing beautiful, I have to say. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous tablet design. I don't know how often I'm going to be playing it with the Joy-Cons attached, to be honest. I kind of like holding the Joy-Cons separately. Let's just switch back to the panned back camera. There we go. So I'm not actually too sure how comfortable it's going to be over the long term holding it like a DS or a PSP or that kind of configuration, but I have to say it is a beautiful, beautiful piece of kit. Look at that. It's just gorgeous. As you can see me standing against it for scale. It is small, but it is beautiful at the same time. The screen is actually quite large. I believe it is actually the same size as the Wii U tablet screen, but it's in a much more elegant and slick package, as you can see there. Now, that's not the only thing we've got to show you guys today, so I'm just going to set this to the side. I'm super excited to actually get this thing plugged in and download Mario, and maybe even do some streaming of that, probably over the weekend, and definitely not tonight, but that's not the only thing. So let's bring the box back up here, shall we? So what else do we have? Let me see what have we got. Oh, there we go. There's my Nintendo Switch code. There we go. I'm going to cover that up so you can't actually steal it from me, cheeky buggers. There we go. Pop that to the side down there. Keep that for later. Now, what other goodies do we have in the box? Let's have a little look here. Get all of this plasticky nonsense stuff out of the way. There we go. And switch back to the close-up camera again. There we go. So now you can actually see inside the box. So what else do we have here? We have the usual suspects. So that looks like a wristband for the one of the Joy-Cons. Not a second wristband, so it's only one little wristband. So that's kind of bizarre. Let's just slide that out of the packaging there. So as you can see, it's obviously a little wrist thing there that slots into the know where that goes actually. Is it for a Joy-Con or is it for the side of the Switch itself? I'm not actually too sure. But there we go. Let's keep it in focus. There we go. So nicely made, nice little metal interior runner there. That's quite a nice build quality. It's quite a solid, hard plastic as well. As you can see, we have two little buttons on the side there, on the end. I'm trying to get that in focus for you. There we go. And there's obviously a plus icon there as well, which you won't probably be able to see all that clearly. I'll try and twist it so the light just pings it for you. There we go. Not bad. Okay. So, what else have we got? Let's delve into the box of the goodies. So let's unfold this. Okay. So this is actually, let me just do that there. There we go. This is actually a boxed in grip for the Joy-Cons, so you can kind of hold it a bit more like a traditional controller. So with that in mind, let's see if we can actually detach the Joy-Cons, although I'm a little bit nervous about detaching these guys. I don't know how they work yet. Oh, there we go. So it just slides off. There we go. And pop that one there. So there's actually a little nipple button right there that you press in and then push up, and then it just slides off nice and easy. Look at that. There we go. So the idea being that this Joy-Con grip here would, in theory, just, let me see, slide. Ooh, hang on a minute. Let's see if I get this right. I don't want to damage anything here. Oh, there we go. So it basically just slides, and it has a very satisfying little click there, I have to say. Let's see if I can get closer to the microphone and pick up that little ping for you. Look at that. Listen to this. Oh, that's quite nice. So there you go. Oh, little controller grip, and I have to say, if I go down like that so you can see how it looks in my big old paws, my hands, it's not bad, to be honest. I mean, it's not as comfortable as a proper dedicated Pro controller, or the controller that we're going to show you just a little bit later, but it's not bad, and it's bundled in for free, so certainly worth having, that's for sure. But I probably wouldn't go out of my way to actually buy one of these grips, to be honest. I'd put my money toward just a dedicated controller, which we'll show you in just a second. So that's kind of cool. Now the big question, how the heck do we get these off here? So pop that in, there we go, nice and easy again. So again, another little press of that little black button on the edge there, push that in, and oh hello, there we go, and just slide it up. There we go, pop that to the side there, and we'll pop them back on the console itself. Get it around the right way, Ross, wherever you do it. There we go, and let us just pop it. There we go. That's one, and the second one, just slide it on. I mean, look at that. Is that not an absolutely beautiful piece of tech? Look at that. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Okay, what's next in the big bag of goodies? Let's see. We have the usual, instruction manual, which we won't be reading. We don't need that. We have a boxed in HDMI cable, so that's quite nice. Sometimes these consoles don't actually come with an HDMI cable, so that's kind of handy. And we have a standard, boring USB. No, hold on. It's a, what the heck kind of connector is that? Interesting. It looks like a USB-C power adapter. You can't really see that because it's in cellophane. Let me try and take it out for you. There we go. Is that a USB-C? It looks like a USB-C. There we go. But again, that's just your mains. Your mains power cable, an HDMI cable. Chuck that to the side just now. Get that away. And last but not least, we have, let me just unbox this. Oh, the bubble wrap. We're going to have some fun popping that later and drive the wife absolutely crazy with that. There we go. There we go. There we go. Look at that. That is your base unit. And that's where the real magic happens, apparently. Pretty cool. It's a shame that this wasn't red as well to match the Joy-Con, the Mario theme. But hey, if you're really that upset about a colour scheme and you wanted something custom, hop onto Colorware and they will do a fine range of different bespoke colour schemes. So that's kind of cool. Apparently this back pops down. There we go. That is where you plug your bits in. You've got AC adapter there. Let me just get that a little bit closer to you so you can see. AC adapter. What else we got? We have USB and we have our HDMI out down the bottom there. So all your connectors go in there. Pop that back up. But it's lovely. It's really, really quite nice. There we go. So that is the box empty. Get that out of the way. Chuck it to the side. So, guys, there you go. So that is basically what comes bundled in with the, move over there so you can see it, with the Mario Edition console. And obviously it comes with the game as well. And the base unit, obviously, this just slots in like so. And once that dock is connected to your HDMI telly, that's when it beams it seamlessly, apparently, and we'll test it a little bit later, but seamlessly to the massive flat screen OLED HDR TV. It obviously is not going to give you cutting edge visuals like the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One, certainly not the Xbox One X or PC level of performance, but you know what? The fact that it is a handheld that you can immediately just transport to your TV is quite stunning. So that is the Mario Edition console. Let's pop that there and we'll shift it out to the side. We'll try not to knock it over. Oh my goodness, I'm quite nervous now that I'm going to absolutely fly it. So we have some other bits and bobs and some goodies to show you guys. First of all is this one. Now this is from peripheral manufacturer Hori, who are known for doing a lot of third-party controllers, fight sticks, all kinds of things, and they have basically been given an official license to do accessories and peripherals for the Nintendo Switch, and that is what we're going to be taking a bit of a look at. So let's just unbox this bad boy. Now, for anybody who is in the market of looking at a proper controller, there we go, let's just unbox this guy, and you may be thinking that your only option is the official wireless Pro controller from Nintendo. Well, that thing is about £60, the official one, official wireless Nintendo one. There we go, get out of the way. And this guy here, let's just move it to the side so you can see it next to the console for scale. This guy is only £26, obviously in the UK because that's where we're based at Gamertag. And look at this, it basically looks exactly like, maybe not quite as slick as the official wireless Pro controller, but for £26 versus £60, it's pretty cool. And I'm happy to see that Nintendo have gone for emulating the thumbstick and button configuration, D-pad configuration of the Xbox controller, which in my mind is still ergonomically the best controller on the market. So that's really satisfying to see. The only sticking point is why they have, you know, B down here when it's supposed to be over there, and X there at the top when it's supposed to be over there. Everybody knows that Y is at the top, X is to the left, A is at the bottom, and B is at the right hand side. Nintendo being Nintendo, I guess. So as you can see, this is a fully wired controller, which obviously means no wireless capability, and it also doesn't have any rumble features or motion control features. Now, for the most part, that's not really a deal breaker, and considering the price point that this thing is coming in at, that's not actually too bothersome, really. It is a little bit light because it's missing some of those internal extra gubbins that you get from, you know, rumble features or motion control features. But I am more than happy. If you want something that is really, you know, tough plastic, it's gonna bear some abuse. And for 26 quid that you can play your Nintendo Switch with like an adult-sized, full-size controller. Buttons feel really good. Nice, chunky, large buttons there. There we go, thumbstick. Yeah, not bad at all. We're going to be playing a lot more with this over Zelda and of course Super Mario Odyssey to give you a full long-term report, I guess you could say. But for the most part, super cool, and it's only £26, not bad at all, right? So, one final feature that I'm just actually forgetting here, the D-pad. It looks a bit weird, right? It looks like it's got a ridge around it. Well, that is because it's party trick. The Hori controller has a party trick, and that is if you pop off this, there you go, you no longer have a rocker kind of D-pad. Let me just get that a little bit closer. It's actually independent buttons that you can use, as opposed to this little cap that snaps back on, and then you can get a roll going on for fighting games and such, or D-pad games, side-scrolling games maybe, if that's your thing. Now, if you do prefer it with individual buttons, which is quite handy, what on earth do you do with this? you don't want to lose it, right? You don't want to place it down and then it goes down the side of the sofa and then you're completely buggered, you've lost it. So what you can do is if you just flip the controller over, it has this nice little recessed moulding to the side here. There we go. Oh Christ, there we go. And what that does is you just pop that in there for safekeeping. Huzzah! Done! And there you go. And that's you off to the races with your controller. Pretty damn spiffy, I have to say. Quite like that. £26, absolute bargain. But we're going to give you an actual playtest over the coming weeks once we've had a good proper chance to really test it out and have some fun with it. Now, one final thing, guys, that I want to show you, and that is an anti-scratch case that is really essential for any proud Nintendo Switch owners. This thing is not cheap. It's over £300. You're going to want to take care of it, just as you would your mobile phone. And please, for the love of God, don't tell me you're one of those people that buys a £1,000 mobile phone and doesn't keep it in a case. Then you drop it and then you complain that the screen is cracked. So, same kind of mentality is what you have to, transpose over to your Nintendo Switch, okay? It's a lovely piece of kit, you want to keep it that way. So, what we have here is, for the bargain price of £10, let me get it a little bit closer to you. Oh, hold on. It would help if I actually switched on the close-up camera instead of just holding it out into the into the air there. There we go, back to the full price camera. There we go. So it's a company called Beniglo, and they do Switch accessories, anti-scratch cases. They do them in a various range of colours. They do black, they do yellow, they do blue. They obviously do the red here, which is my personal preference since I had the Mario Edition console with the red JoyCons. So let's just slide this out here and see exactly what it's like. Give you a better look at it. Now, as you can see there, there's one for each Joy-Con. They are independent, which means you can keep this in the anti-scratch case and also be completely fine with removing them and attaching them to the side of the console. You don't. The problem with a lot of cases is that they actually have a fixed case, so you can't detach the Joy-Cons without removing the case entirely. That is obviously not the case with this one here. They're fully independent. There you go. That is the back plate, which you can see there. It has this very, very nice brushed aluminium kind of sheen to it, which you can hopefully see coming across okay there. Pretty damn spiffy, if I do say so. There we go. Now, how does it fit? I have no idea. Let's try and just slide this guy out here without dropping it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to detach the Joy-Cons one at a time very carefully, because this thing is brand new and I'm paranoid about dropping it. There we go, just lay that to the side there. And we're going to start with the Joy-Cons first of all. Now, I have actually no idea how these things work. I don't want to break them. Do they just kind of slot in? It is. Let me see, does it go in like that? No. I've obviously yet to work out how these are properly. Do they snap apart? I think they might snap apart, but I don't want to force it just in case I break the damn thing. Oh, there we go. No, don't panic. It's actually two halves. So, as I suspected. So, basically, that's the bottom half right there. Slots in. It's obviously got a gap for the trigger, so that still works right there. And then that one goes over the top and snaps shut. And hey presto, that's you. And that looks pretty damn cool. Check that out. It's like armor casing. It's like an Iron Man suit for your Joy-Con. Very, very happy with that. Pretty damn smart. Okay, so that is one. And yeah, there you go. So it just gently kind of pops open in two halves. Let's just get this bad boy in its casing. There we go. Let's pop it together. There we go. Okay, one and done. There you go. And there you go. So that is them fully armoured up. So even if you did accidentally drop them, slide them off the table by mistake or whatever, they are fully protected or thereabouts. Quite happy with that so far. Now, the main panel. There you go. Absolutely beautiful piece of tech. Look at that. So beautiful. And let's see. Does this just? I think it just kind of tilts in. There we go, and it snapped in there, and that's you good to go. Slide on the Joy-Con either side. There we go, and that's it, fully armoured up. Look at that! And because it's red, it kind of matches the Joy-Cons. And you don't have to have matching colours for your Joy-Cons. You can have a different colour if you prefer. Look at that, it's absolutely fucking gorgeous. Oh, language loss, beg your pardon, apologies. And then on the back, it's the anti-scratch aluminium brush plate there. And as you can see, there's a cutout, so you can still activate the... Oh, there we go. You can still use the little kickstand as well. Or, press that button there. They're still independent, which is what I really like about this case. The Joy-Cons are independent while still keeping them encased in the protective casing, which is really cool. So, there you go, guys. Let me just pop that there, and we'll just get up our other product of the evening. We're doing a little bit of a breakthrough for you, a bit of a breakdown. So that is the Nintendo Switch Super Mario Edition red colour scheme. I cannot wait to finally get this hooked up, plugged in, and see just how good Super Mario Odyssey is. Thank you all for watching. If you have enjoyed this broadcast, then do remember to give our page a like. Just search for Gamertag. You can check us out on Twitch, on YouTube, and of course our community on Facebook as well. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, then do put them in the comments. We will respond to them as soon as we can, as soon as this broadcast ends, and we will get back to you with a longer term report on each of these products here. I can't wait. But guys, take care and happy gaming.